Hi, it's John at Brotherton-accountscom. This is just a very quick video just to show people how to add contacts into the Xero. So very often we have people that they'll start using Xero, which we help with them setting it up obviously, but they'll start manually entering in the contacts one by one from perhaps an old system that they were using. Now that is probably not the way to do it. Sometimes it can be the right way, but very often there's a quick way of doing it. So I just want to show you very quickly how you can import your contacts quickly, and this works really well. I mean, I've had systems on other programs where it doesn't work at all well, and you have to pre-populate every cell. This is brilliant. It's never let us down, and it works absolutely brilliantly every time. So if you want to add a contact, normally to add a single contact, you'd go in here and you'd add a contact there. So that would be, and then you'd put your contact details in, the addresses, the financial details, and then you can set defaults up. So that's a normal place. You can also go into your contact tab there, click on contacts, new contacts, and it takes you through to the same default screens where you can add a contact. So straightforward. One thing that I do mention to clients, that with a lot of systems, a contact you have to put in twice. So if you was a customer and a supplier to the same, for the same person, you have to put them in as a customer and a supplier. On Xero it's different to that. You just put them in once as a contact. So that is really actually quite good. The only thing you've got to bear in mind is when you go into your contacts tab there, if you put a customer into your list and then you click on customers, it'll bring up all your customers in your list. But if you haven't raised a quote or a sales invoice to them, they won't be in the sales list. So my default setting, and this is what I tell everybody to do, always, if you're looking for somebody, go into all contacts and search there. You've got your search box, but you're searching in all contacts, because you may have put a customer in, but if they won't be showing in the customer list until you've actually raised a customer or a customer invoice or a quote. So the default setting would always be for me to go to all contacts if I'm looking for somebody, because what you tend to do is you put somebody in and then you go and search for them in customers, and you think, oh, I thought I'd put them in, I obviously haven't, and at that point you put them in again, where in reality they're already in, they're just not showing up in that customer list. And the same with suppliers. So just be careful on that one. Always do a search on all contacts. That would be my advice. In this instance, if we're looking to add a lot of clients all in one go, instead of clicking on here, so we can go into our contacts list. Instead of clicking new contact, these options here, we've got an option to import. So at that point, it gives you a template to download. So if we download the template, and it's just an Excel CSV file, you can open it up, and then there's all your parameters that you can enter in. So very often what we've done when we've exported it out of another, say, software that somebody's moving from into Xero, we would go in and then just be careful, make sure that you copy and paste them in so they're all in the right place. With this system, the only cells you have to have something in is if there's an asterisk in front of it, and the only thing with Xero that there's an asterisk in front of is the name. So you could in theory put as many contacts all in one go as you want to, without any other information, any addresses or anything else. As long as the name's in there, they will be imported in. So that's the only cell, only column that you have to fill in. Now obviously if you're going to do it, you'd be better off putting in like things like email addresses. You've got first name, last name, postal addresses, so this is a great opportunity to just get it all in. So very often if you're moving from one package to Xero, you can very often download all this data in an Excel file, and what we tend to do then is we have the two files open, the one we've downloaded from the old system, and then this one, which then allows us to cut and paste. You have to be careful, make sure you don't get anything out of sync, because it obviously your data is going to be corrupt at that point. So as long as you're careful, you know, it's very, very quick. So at that point, you save it, and then it's just a case of uploading it. So at the point that you've saved your spreadsheet, just come out of that. We would then just drag and drop into there, and then upload, and that would be it. And then what you'd find then is all your contacts will be pre-populated within here. So, you know, we've done clients where they've got, say, 200 contacts, and we can get them in 10 minutes. You know, so there are other solutions for moving from other packages, so which we use, which are very, very good as well. So, you know, if you are thinking about moving, it would be worth giving us a bell so we could go through that with you. But I just thought that would be useful to give people an idea on how, because, you know, you can waste a lot of time manually typing in one at a time all the details. And what you know, I do know people that have done that and then not realised that they've got this other option. Hopefully that's been useful, and yeah, see you next time anyway. All right, thank you. Bye.